cloud.
Welcome.
Is a progress indicator. Window system dialog.
Well, welcome to the Divinely You podcast, as well as Saradivinelyyou on YouTube. I'm actually recording this kind of late in the day because only me would forget that it's still Mercury retrograde, and I really needed a new phone. So I went and bought a new phone, and it's kind of just been like new phone shit since then. I walked out of the store, I got to the bus stop, and I'm like, you could have waited till tomorrow. Oh, well. I'm gonna take one for the team on it because I really needed a new phone. My battery was like not holding a charge. So anyway, so I've been diving into my tech genius today, and working through all of that. And I'd say most of this is user error crap and not blaming it on any particular company or Apple or whatever. I think I screwed up, so that's okay. Let's talk about essential oils. Let's talk about supplements with regard to essential oils. In the description box below, I will link the PDF that I linked last week in the Thursday video. I will link the PDF of like the 3 or 4 ways to get started, easy ways to get started with essential oils that I got last week. It's on my website. Also in the description box below, I will link you directly to my store, and I will link you to directly to all of the supplements that I'm going to talk about. So you'll see a few links in there. And then also there's contact information and my PayPal if you would like to donate for the continued support of these videos. So thanks so much for tuning in on either the podcast or YouTube. I really appreciate it. I also created playlists so that you'll be able to hop onto my channel and you can look for the playlists of whatever topic of mine interests you the most. And so I hope you find that to be helpful. Since I know I talk about a lot of different things and a lot of different subjects, I thought that it would be easier and maybe a little more fun for me to play with new tools to go ahead and give you guys playlists to work with. So let's talk about supplements. I have a few with me here, and there are some that I've used before that I don't currently have in my possession, but I've used them, so I'll talk about them. Let's talk about... I get the bottle to go in the right direction. I'm going to talk about that one first. I'm going to talk about this one first. This one is, there we go. Try Ease. This is one of my favorites. This is also my mom's favorite. This is a seasonal threats blend. And so if you have seasonal threat or environmental threat issues, this is something, if it's like, higher levels of threats in the air than normal type of thing, you can take this to kind of subside, a little bit of that for you, a little bit of those threats for you. I tend to take this one most of the year because I do live in a desert environment, so it gets awfully dusty. So I tend to take this one pretty regularly. It does say two soft gels. I only take one, but my system's super sensitive to everything. So I tend to follow that general rule. So this is one of my favorites. It was one of my favorite things to start using when I got into doTERRA. So there's that. And then this one is one I just recently started using. Sorry, I try to make sure that my bottles are facing you, but I'm not like perfect at that. This one's turmeric. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. So this one's great if you know you're going to be exposed to, or just in general, like, keeping the, inflammation systemically. But so turmeric is such a great, we've been probably hearing a lot too much about turmeric. It's going to get overrated, right? Just like everything else, like kale for crying out loud. But anyway, I've been using this one for, I would say the last few months. And I won't say that I've noticed a difference, but I haven't supplements are like anything else, right? If you aren't like following, nutrition that supports their efficacy, they won't work as well, right? I genuinely believe that. And so, but I do like this one a lot. I have been buying it more and more often. So I do like it a lot, and so I'm going to keep trying to use it and also work on my nutrition. And then the one that I don't have that I had been using was the On Guard supplement. I love On Guard, but I love the way it smells. I don't really like need it in my system so much, but I love the way it smells. So I actually prefer to wear On Guard. On Guard is the protection blend from doTERRA. It's a spicy blend. I just love it. If a man wore that for cologne, I'd freaking fall in love. Maybe that's a hint. Anyway, it's one of my favorites. It does come in a gel cap, so you can take it orally. And yeah, it has like ginger, and I don't even remember what all oils are in it. Let me also show you this one. This is where's the little damn label? Okay, here we go. This is DDR primer. I have it in an oil. It's like it's a cell support oil, and you can also get this one in a supplement as well. I just use this directly on my skin. It doesn't seem to bother me so much, but I have like some drier skin patches from when I lost a lot of weight last year, which I need to start working out again, or I'm going to gain all that shit back. I'm working on it. Which also makes me thinking of DDR primer is there's also an adaptive supplement as well. An adaptive is kind of the calming blend from doTERRA, and I have it as a roller, and I love it. It's so soothing. It's so calming. It even calms people around me, I notice. So I do happen to like that one. You can also get that one in a gel cap. So there's lots of different supplements or ways that you can consume oils that are a little bit more controlled than not. And then the last one that I have here is Serenity. Serenity is phenomenal. It's a restful blend. I love it because especially last year when I was sticking to a pretty rigid routine, I could take this, and if I didn't fall asleep, I would at least like be restful in my bed, which I loved. Like I would just kind of feel like I was laying on a cloud because my body was just chilling out and restful and all of that. Now this comes in so many. I should do a video on Serenity at some point. But you can, I prefer to just consume this one. I also have a sleep blend roller that I made, but yeah, so this is great. I take one of these. Again, I have a pretty sensitive system. So where most of these labels say take two, I take one. So it depends on your system, probably. I'm, like I said, pretty sensitive. So, but I love Serenity gel caps. It's great. I love keeping them around for nights when I really need to shut my brain down and get some rest. I have heard other people say that adaptive is great at shutting down the brain at night as well, for restful sleep and good night's sleep and all of that. So either one of these would work for that. So other supplements I have tried from doTERRA. I've done the Long Live Vitality LLV collection. I like it. The reason I don't continue to use it is because I actually need higher doses of some of the supplements that are in that collection. It's a great collection. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but it got to the point when I went and got my blood work done, what I needed to support me, I needed to buy some of them individually. So I just decided to do that and not the LLV. But I know people who love LLV and take it regularly, religiously. So there's that. And there was another something I was going to mention. Oh, you can purchase just the gel caps. So empty caps. You can purchase those. So if there's an oil that you want to take internally, but it doesn't come in, it's kind of like, it doesn't come in a gel cap, you can purchase the little capsules and make your own gel caps so that you can take the oil internally. So those are available also on doTERRA's website. They also have a women's specific supplements collection. I chose not to take that one because it has soy in it. That's me. but again, it's one of those, I know plenty of women who use the supplement, they like it, it works for them. I just happen to be a person who avoids really, like, again, I'm so sensitive. But there are just specific ingredients that I look to avoid, and soy is one of them. And so, but anyway, and I guess, I mean, that's one of the reasons I really love doTERRA supplements, is because one of the things that they don't have is color dyes. And I'm not a fan of color dyes in my supplements. In fact, I specifically go looking for supplements that don't have color dyes in them. And so that's one of the reasons I really love their supplements, is they are really good quality. Gel caps, soft gels, they're really good quality. So that's one of the big reasons why I really like what they have to offer, is they seem to digest very well for me, which is good because it's just how I roll. I think that's all I was going to say about them. I feel like there was something else, but I don't remember. Well, I guess if there is something else, you'll have to find out in the next video. So description box below will have the link directly to my website, to my doTERRA store, the link specifically to the supplements section of my doTERRA store, the link to the easy ways to get started with essential oils PDF that's available on my website, my PayPal link if you'd like to donate and support the continuation of these videos. I'd really appreciate that. Also, my contact information is always there if you'd like one-on-one consultation or coaching for anything that I present on my videos. Please feel free to reach out to me and talk to me about that. I thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love. After tonight, all of the damn planets are going to be direct for a hot while. So let's enjoy the forward momentum we're all going to have and appreciate and love. And it's February. It's the month of love. So love yourself, love everyone around you. And I send you love. And send that out to everyone who's watching, or maybe this scrolls by your news feed. So I'll send love in the whole package. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you next time.
Stop recording now, and it's